Have you ever wondered why your bag of chips stay crispy for weeks? The secret lies not in the food itself, but in its packaging. Hello everyone, we're Group 13, and we're here to talk about food packaging materials. I'm Yihao, and together with CHERYL, KANG, and Yihao, we will be sharing some of the key factors considered when selecting materials for food packaging. When designing food packaging, there are several factors that affect product quality, safety, and shelf life. We'll go through three main aspects: product safety, barrier properties, and mechanical strength. First, product safety. The packaging material must be safe for food contact, preventing contamination or chemical migration. It should also be inert, meaning it doesn't react with the food, so the taste, smell, and quality remain unchanged. Next, barrier properties. Good packaging protects food from gases like oxygen, blocks moisture, and resists light that can degrade nutrients or color. Some materials even provide thermal insulation to maintain temperature-sensitive products. Finally, the packaging must be mechanically strong. It needs good tensile and tear resistance, and it must be durable enough to withstand pressure, impacts, and shocks during storage and transport, keeping the food inside safe and intact.
I'm CHERYL, and I'll be presenting the first three materials commonly used in food packaging. The first material that I'll be talking about is plastic. PET, PP, and LDPE are the common types of plastics used in food packaging. Plastics are well known for its material properties such as durability and lightweight. Advantages of plastic include barrier protection, which keeps the food safe and prevents contamination. Plastic packaging is also customizable and convenient to use. However, being non-biodegradable, plastic is difficult to recycle and it contributes to severe environmental pollution. Moving on to the second material, paper. Common types of paper used are craft paper, greaseproof paper, and paperboard. Papers are generally flexible, foldable, and lightweight. Being printable makes paper a popular material for companies to print their product names on it. Contrary to plastics, paper can be recycled easily, hence making it more sustainable and less polluting. However, vulnerability to moisture causes paper to tear easily. When overly produced, environmental problems like deforestation may also arise. The third material is metal. Common types of metals used are aluminium, steel, and tin. Metals are widely known for their high strength and thermal conductivity. With excellent barrier properties, metal food packaging extends the shelf life of food products, keeping them fresh for a long period of time. However, metals are rather heavy, prone to rusting, and the production process can be energy intensive.
I am Kang, and I'll be presenting the remaining three materials. The first material I'll be talking about is glass, which has properties such as being hard, chemically inert, and recyclable. A common type of glass used for food packaging is soda-lime glass, mainly because it's chemically inert, meaning the risk of harmful toxin or compound forming under normal conditions is low, making it a much safe option for food products. However, glass also has its downsides. It's fragile, so it can shatter easily upon sudden impact or temperature change. Next, I'll be sharing about wood, a material we're all familiar with. Wood is hard and hygroscopic, meaning it can absorb moisture for the environment. Wood can also be sustainably harvested and replanted, making it a renewable resource. On the downside, as it is hygroscopic, it can absorb too much moisture, altering its structure and causing it to degrade over time. Finally, the last material is cardboard, which has properties like being stiff, flammable, and biodegradable. One major advantage is that corrugated cardboard has strong shock-absorbing qualities due to its layered design. However, its main drawback is that it's not weatherproof, so exposure to moisture such as rain or snow can weaken its structural strength.
I'm Yihao, and I'll be covering the recent material advancements and improvements in food packaging. New materials are primarily focused on two areas: sustainability and functionality. Naturally derived materials are more renewable, biodegradable, and have lower environmental impact. Meanwhile, materials with antimicrobial and antifungal properties, smart detection systems, and moisture and oxygen resistance can keep food fresher for longer periods of time. Here are some natural materials that have been developed for food packaging, ranging from sugarcane husks to edible mushroom bioplastics and corn protein developed right here in NTU. These materials boast various advantages for food preservation and sustainability. A wide variety of nanoparticles have also been used to develop more functional food packaging. They can serve as food spoilage detectors with antimicrobial properties to prolong freshness. These nanoparticles also enhance durability and mechanical strength. Here is one example of how carbon-based nanoparticles exhibit their antibacterial properties. In conclusion, we are no longer bound by the materials available to us, choosing the best option to package our food. Instead, we can create materials specific to our purpose, satisfying all requirements and eliminating any flaws. Using composite materials, we can combine the best of both worlds, combining traditional materials, biomaterials, and nanotechnology to create a composite material that best serves our purpose. Thank you!